This is the FF Face-Off News Desk. I'm Anthony Servino with some breaking news from the Los Angeles Rams. ESPN's Adam Schefter is reporting wide receiver Puka Nacua is week to week with a knee injury. Now, let's scale back to over the weekend. Puka Nacua initially left practice early, and head coach Sean McVay said he did not know why. The injury, which was to his knee, the reporters saw it wrapped, was not serious. That was the initial prognosis. However, this morning, just a little bit ago, that's when Schefter came out and said, hey, this is now a week to week injury. And barring any type of setback, Puka Nacua could miss early regular season time. Now, what does this mean from a fantasy football perspective? If Puka Nacua indeed suffers a setback, if Puka Nacua misses any regular season time, who's the primary beneficiary? Number one, Cooper Kupp. Number two, Demarcus Robinson. Number three, Tutu Atwell. Now, Cooper Kupp, we know. A lot of people think if he stays healthy, the Rams offense will run through him, and he's actually the better pick when it comes to which Rams wide receiver we draft because he's a little bit cheaper than Nacua. Demarcus Robinson had a career rejuvenation a little bit last year with the Rams. We know Tutu Atwell had quite a few spike weeks from a fantasy football perspective when he was utilized in the Sean McVay offense. Now, how do we handle Puka Nacua last year, who we know set rookie records in receptions and yards receiving? Now, Puka Nacua, most of the offseason, he's a late first-round pick, early second round, if you're lucky. This injury could cause Puka Nacua's ADP to fall. Here's why. While Puka Nacua dazzled last year, there's still some red flags. He was still not even a blip on a radar when it comes to when he was drafted. In fact, some people think if Puka Nacua was not drafted by the Rams, he could have went undrafted altogether. Number two, Puka Nacua's production last year. Do we see him improving from that? Or are we in fact drafting him at his ceiling? How about Cooper Kupp? If Cooper Kupp indeed stays healthy, he's been there a very long time, knows the offense, knows McVay, knows what McVay wants, has a greater report, Matthew Stafford. Who's to say this offense does not run through Cooper Kupp? And there's some preliminary training camp reports that are suggesting that it will if Kupp stays healthy. How about Matthew Stafford? If you ask yourself why Matthew Stafford affects Puka Nacua, well, Matthew Stafford's aging. He was lucky to stay healthy last year, and he was banged up while staying healthy. If Matthew Stafford goes down for any lengthy period of time, the entire Rams offense, including Puka Nacua and his early first, second round ADP, will go down with it, which is why Puka Nacua is a very risky fantasy pick, pre-injury and also post-injury. I'm Anthony Servino. This is the Face Off Sports Network News Desk. We'll see you next time.